I'm Teisha Bader with the JBS News Update for Friday, September the 25th, 2015. The Jerusalem Post reports that Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu's office would not comment yesterday on reports that Jordan's King Abdallah is refusing to speak or meet with Netanyahu because of the tension surrounding the Temple Mount. Abdallah has criticized Israel over the recent escalations at the holy site. Netanyahu once again, though, reaffirmed yesterday that the status quo will be maintained at the site, adding that law and order will also be preserved. Abdallah and other Arab leaders have charged Israel with violating the terms at the holy site when Israel at times limits the entrance of Muslim worshippers after violent riots there. Netanyahu said yesterday that the status quo has not been changed. He said, "We are not violating it, and all comments that we intend to harm Muslim holy sites are completely baseless." The Prime Minister added that it was those individuals bringing explosive devices into the mosques. They are the ones altering the status quo. Measures against Palestinian rock throwers and those who throw Molotov cocktails passed Netanyahu's cabinet meeting yesterday. Those over the age of 18 caught throwing stones or other deadly objects will now face a minimum 4-year prison sentence, and minors charged will face minimum fines and punishments as well. Regulations as to when live fire is allowed to be used were eased as well in life-threatening situations. The new measures follow several recent violent and even deadly rock attacks over the last few weeks. Israel extended its condolences to the Muslim community this morning after over 700 pilgrims were killed outside Mecca yesterday during the annual Hajj pilgrimage. Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu's office wrote on Twitter, "Israel sends condolences to Muslims everywhere following the tragedy that befell Mecca this Eid al-Adha," referring there to the stampede during the Muslim religious holiday of the Festival of the Sacrifice. Veteran Israeli journalist Moti Kirshenbaum died this morning. He reportedly suffered a massive heart attack one day after his 76th birthday at his home in central Israel. Kirshenbaum was one of the founders of Israeli television and formerly served as Director General of the Israel Broadcasting Authority. He won the Israel Prize in 1976. Kirshenbaum is survived by his wife and 4 children. U.S. President Barack Obama yesterday announced his intent to appoint members of his 3rd Advisory Council on Faith-Based and Neighborhood Partnerships. Among them, President of the Jewish Council for Public Affairs, Rabbi Steve Gutto. Gutto, the White House noted, has helped lead the Fighting Poverty with Faith interfaith initiatives and the anti-hunger Seder events. He also served as chair of the Save Darfur Coalition and currently serves on the executive committee of the United to End Genocide organization. The President's Advisory Council brings together religious and secular leaders, scholars, and experts to help the government lower poverty and fight inequality and help create opportunity for all. The World Jewish Congress, the Jewish Diplomatic Corps, and the Consulate General of Israel in New York are looking for college students to advocate for Israel. The organizations announced Campus Pitch, asking college students to pitch new ideas to open and broaden the conversation about Israel, help fight anti-Semitism, and forge stronger interfaith ties on college campuses in New York and the tri-state area. Consul General of New York, Ido Aharoni, said the initiative is a platform to inspire out-of-the-box thinking across the tri-state area this academic year. The winner will receive a $5,000 grant from the World Jewish Congress to put their idea into action during the upcoming 2016 spring semester. World Jewish Congress CEO Robert Singer noted that while overt anti-Semitism is no longer socially acceptable at most colleges, a deep strain of anti-Israel invective that often hides anti-Jewish attitudes is spreading across campuses nationwide. Singer said Campus Pitch initiative will help students figure out how to confront this phenomenon. Proposals are being accepted through November the 12th at studentproposals.wix.com/campuspitch. A 10-year-old Russian tourist found a 3,000-year-old seal from the period of the First Temple. The boy discovered the rare find at Jerusalem's ongoing Temple Mount sifting project, a sifting of soil at the Emek Tzurim National Park in Jerusalem, held under the auspices of Bar Ilan University, together with the Ir David Foundation and the Israel Nature and Parks Authority, where volunteers go through soil that was illegally removed from the Temple Mount during excavations carried out by the Muslim Waqf in the 1990s. According to Dr. Gabi Barkai, who runs the excavation, this was the first time such a seal was discovered in Jerusalem. And looking now at our programming for tonight, Friday, September the 25th, live Shabbat services are coming up at 6 o'clock from New York City's Central Synagogue, followed by the Kfar Saba concert of Hazamir Chorale. At 8 o'clock, former Israeli Ambassador Michael Oren talks about his controversial book Ally. And at 9, the film The Quarrel. At 10:30, it's Muzika with Oren Barzilai. And that's the JBS News Update for Friday, September the 25th, 2015. I'm Teisha Bader. Shabbat Shalom.